Okay, we're good. Yep. That. That. Set up that thing. Almost 11 o'clock here in Ottawa. This one. Yeah. So I've got add the thing. Ottawa time. Oh, that one. Tad bigger. That look. That. Okay. Right now, cooking with gas. Why they say that? Cup of cargo. I think my truck's in fairly good shape. Diagnostics. A few dings. Okay, so I probably should get it repaired on the pick up my cargo. And how am I for gas? Good for gas. So I think what I'm going to do is go there. Check it out on the map here. Yeah, we'll go here. Bauhaus. Oh. There we go. Some lights. Go mill. Our Christmas crap going here. Sorry. It's not sufficiently enthusiastic. Get out of here. Over there, I think. Is he coming? No, we're good. Pretty early in the morning.
Turn right.
I will turn right. Thank you, Sky.
Get ready to turn right.
I'll get ready to turn right.
Turn right.
Well, light changed, but yeah.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Early in the morning, all the trucks are out though. Of course we are. Gets bright enough, we hit the road.
Keep right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay, gonna see where that garage is. Actually, past the roundabout.
Exit now.
Here.
Turn left. Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh, don't pout now. Okay, so maintenance. Is there anything new we to add? Any more lights? I think so. Truck looks pretty good as is. I could bling it up much. I could. I don't think I want to bling it up. There's nothing on the back. Oh, if they get a different kind of back thing to add, I wouldn't be able to see the Creamery Christmas thing in the back. Exactement. Excuse me.
Turn right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Exit now. Okay. Oh shit. Forgot to use Trex book. Okay. Stop this. The whole point is this one was I wanted to use truck books. There it is. There. Okay. And I am in. Check my profile here. Okay, I joined the company. Good. Trucks books that knows I'm in the company. Run ETS2. Not used to the logger I had before was a T logger which ran automatically. This one you have to run yourself, but it has more details. You just have to wait for it to fire up now. Got my repaired phone. I've got a new case for it. Still not happy with the case. I ordered even better one. Not been shipped yet. That's peculiar. We're waiting here for this to start up. Takes so long. Okay, we haven't taken the job yet. Take the job, then it'll log into trucks books. And we'll have our first logging against our new company.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Okay. Taking this one, empty pallets, to Czechoslovakia. I think I gotta change the trailer though. To different dry freighter. Schwarzmuller maybe. Be nice. Christmas. XPO listings. Wallenborn. Oh, these look all good, eh? Oh, DHL is very blue. Denker. This one. One. Okay, we take the job. Now it goes clunk. Down here. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Oh, good guess. It's a long trailer too. Right. Hang out the window. Can't see a thing. Now we can. Not very good backup lights, eh? Okay, good look, okay. Now, do we have all the axles down? I can't tell. Dark back here. Get out here? Cannot. Have to turn around here. Have to hope and actually turn around. Spot a space. That gonna work? Maybe. Okay, gotta get it over a bit. Okay, now we want to around like that. I'm good. Nicely constructed constraint there. Gate. Open. I guess we want to go this way. can't see my. Still can't see my axles. Everybody's up or not? I'll wait till we get on the road, I guess. Right here, are we? Guy, for some reason.
Right.
Why we had to turn right,
Keep left.
then left, and then
turn
left.
left. Turn left.
Now we'll do left here. I was wondering if those lights are bright enough. Letting me through? Thank you. Have to, but thank you.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Going. Oops. Freeways around the square there. So let's see what our trip is. 13 hours, 755K. Let's see what reference are that we have. All roads, okay. If we look at the map, should have some. Yeah, I don't know why that way doesn't match up. Back up one more. Okay, so look, all roads. The Praha. Okay, and while I'm here, I might as well look at the options. I'm pretty sure the X and T are the two trailers. Brake toggle is that thing, but our engine brake was not working. Trailer brake, got that button. Y, U and Y, okay. Wait a minute, was that, sorry. Okay, what's my X then? We've got tons of empty pallets.
Get ready to turn left.
I guess it could be heavy. I mean, it's wood, which has a lot of water in it.
Turn left.
It packed, so you can stuff a lot of pallets in if you stack pallets on pallets. Not sure how many followers I'm gonna grab this morning. Well, I say this morning, I say that loosely because it's after 11. You know what I mean?
Keep right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay. Done, buddy. Sort of over the line.
Exit now.
This track's pretty good. It is a trainer, though. Remember, when I drive a lot of this game and then I go to my car, it's funny, I have a little Mazda 3. I don't drive like a truck, but I sometimes think, no, we're good. Surprising, there's you see some regular drivers on the road that driving like a truck, like whenever they're going to make a right-hand turn, they go to the left first.
Get ready to turn left.
Like over the line.
Turn left.
Oh, yeah, see? Yeah, so these are... One of these axles goes up. That's just going to move my center of gravity, or my turning point back slightly. So it's just like having same effect as sliding your tandems a bit back. Maybe makes it a little easier to park. Back up to park, but you're backing around corners is going to be even longer. So, hey, Blast Pop, how you doing? Sorry, I need a little bell. I keep saying that I need a little bell when that I could turn on and off. When there's not a lot of people on, I sometimes miss the first the first few hellos. So as you see, I put up Logitech fan because I am a Logitech fan because I got my replacement, my warranty replacement G29 wheel. So I'm a happy camper. Yep, this is the new one. Oh yeah, because the old one, the old one did not respond to turning the wheel. Everything else worked, but it didn't see that you were turning the wheel back and forth. Possibly lose connection. On my to-do list after my, well, not now, my girlfriend's up to visit. On my to-do list is to take the old one apart and see if maybe there's just a connector that fell off. That'd be cool. I could keep it as a spare. But I did some train simulator, ETS 2020, while I was waiting for this, and downloaded a new route, virtual New Haven Railroad, which is New England area. A really nice train route, very detailed, interesting scenario. So, well, it's not a, but yeah, well, it's not a, no. Not a, well, yeah, the sensor died because it did not see the wheel at all as turning. So either the connector or, you know, whatever electronic component senses the wheel position. Might be that, like there might be a disc and that little sensor that just, you know, sees where you are. Ah, okay. Well, this I forget the name of the towns and that they did on this map, but I think it's 1930s, 40s. So they've got older cars, and train cars. Really, really neat detail though. So if you look on my stream on either here, or look at my I think it was yesterday or the day before, I did a stream just exploring the map. So check it out and see what you think of the train simulator.
Get ready to turn right.
thinking I might do one day a week train simulator. What up, you buddy? Set my that window just a bit because I'm yeah, New Haven, Hartford, and Springfield. That's the one. Very good. It's the best route I've seen so far. I could spend. There's a lot of scenarios that come with it. It's quite impressive. And there's several people who've written all sorts of add-on scenarios. Yeah, that's in New Haven, Hartford, and Springfield. That's the name of it. Definitely even slower pace than
Go straight on.
the truck driving, but still. Yes, yes, and that's why I got it. Really, it was right. Maybe it was you that recommended it. If so, thank you. Because somebody had made that comment before. I was playing the B&O route, which has its own challenges, a lot of hills, and is more in the countryside, but still very detailed, very nicely detailed.
Turn left.
And I went to this one. I like this one even better because it's in the city with all sorts of train yards and.
Turn left.
Right, guys. Noticed you. A couple of cars just wandering through. Whee. I thought of adding the early autumn weather mod to this, but I thought no, I'll just drive. It's winterish here in Ottawa, so I just as soon as have summer flowers. Yeah. Always nice when you get some helpful hints from people on your stream. That's cool. I thought of going back to taking a cargo that took me back to here. Okay. Right, back to the EAA Mappa. But I've driven a lot on that. And I thought I'd do some more driving here in your Pro Mods, especially when you go to Eastern Europe and the Pro Mods and enable the small roads. Get some interesting small roads.
Turn right.
Lots of windmills here. Wind farms. Our current, we've got a new premier looking after our province of Ontario, and he has decided to spend $250 million, I think, canceling a whole bunch of green energy projects that we're going to put in wind power and sun power and things like that for electricity, because they're subsidized, so it's expensive electricity. He'd rather have cheap electricity, like coal-fired plants. Very short-term view of the world. So in spite of the protestations of many of the youth, it's continuing on to think first of the economy. short-term gain. Um, well, high rises, office buildings kill birds too.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh,
Turn left.
I'm not sure. Oh, oh, no, becoming. Thank you. Yes, because I was just sitting here. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really looked into that as to how significant that is. I mean, it is significant that the birds are being killed, but oh, just pull out in front of me there, if you want. I know wind turbines certainly are
Turn right.
a welcome source of energy. The alternative to having no wind turbines would be, well, took down wind turbines. Again, I guess an economic argument. You would have a lot less power. Hydro plants meaning water. Yeah, the game mimics people that cut you off. I know. I like the way some people complain that AI traffic is stupid, and I said, no, it's realistic. Yes, but if you put in a hydro plant, then you build a dam. If you have to build a dam, then you force a lot of wildlife to relocate and people, and so building a dam can be disruptive to a region. And not every region has the capacity, like the high speed rivers and stuff. And I guess if you have, well, putting in hydro plants ruins the spawning patterns in rivers and the navigation of them for ships and stuff. So Hydro Canada, they probably get it from Hydro Quebec. I know what you mean. Quebec has a lot of hydropower. And Quebec, there, I believe it's interesting construction here. Eh? I believe in Quebec, their transmission, most of their transmission is DC, direct current, not AC, alternating current. Pros and cons to both forms, but yeah, Quebec has resting road. I'm looking at the back of this trailer. Quebec has a lot of hydro, but that also means it's because Quebec has a very rugged landscape, and the top 2/3 of Quebec is rivers and lakes and streams, not farming land, not a good place even to put manufacturing. So a lot of Quebec is people and are concentrated along the south side of the province. Nuclear power is a big is a popular alternative, but not so much because they're realizing that it's expensive to build a nuclear power plant and run, and you've got waste from it, so. It's a nice countryside wherever the hell I am here. I'm, where the hell am I? Come on, map. Okay, started at Onisbrook, and I'm about a quarter of the way there. Well, got a little twisty stuff. We got some gas stations on the way. That's good. Once I get to Praha, I'm gonna have to see what's in the market at Praha. Oh, again, see, lots of cool stuff. Probably go. We go to Rome. We can always go. We can still go back to Brazil. We'll decide. We'll decide when we get there. Cast.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Trying to drive cough signal and turn my mic on and off. My Christmas bling. Okay, we're pulling over here. You guys notice that? My signal. Thank you. Oh, that was the speed camera, I think. Ouch. Um, my son and I got that a number of years ago, and the detail in it is fascinating. It, yes, we liked it. You have to put together, it's quite accurate. You have to configure all sorts of set up your army basically, and decide how much when you're spent. You only have a fixed budget. What kind of things to buy, and to mix them and do different roles of surveillance and scouting and artillery and all stuff like that. And then then you get into battles, and we always chickened out in the battles because there's some people are really good at it, but when we did go into the multiplayer battles, we had a lot of fun. So there was a good community, really helpful people if you're trying to get going into it. I keep thinking that I should do it again, but
Keep right, and then exit right.
let me know if you buy it.
Exit right.
You can play against the computer too. Just you and the computer, or you and your friend against two computers. The computer's kind of stupid in it, but I don't know what. I haven't played it in probably a couple of years, so I don't even know what the changes are. So, oh, $5.99 US. Are there DLCs for it? I can't remember. quite an active user community. But I mean, if you like detail, if you like, because there's stats for all these, there's pros and cons, and there's people who'll show you how to build, call it a deck. Put together all these cards really that represent, well, you don't put together cards, but that's the metaphor, I think. And you use your fixed or your limited amount of money, and you assemble, and you can choose what army you want to be. A European or Russian, or British or French, or excuse me, an American one too, I think. Chinese, Japanese, so you can do sort of east or west. The map is good too. Now, geez, now that you've mentioned it, I'm thinking back on it, and I'm thinking, geez, there was a lot of fun things in that. So maybe I need to talk to my son. He was more inclined to play if he'd already had a couple of rye and cokes late at night. Oh well, yes, I would say yes. If you're into war games, then you definitely will like this. And you might spend we spend an awful lot of time just tweaking our deck, trying to build sort of the perfect army, or build an army depending on what you want. Depending on what you wanted to do, putting together those characteristics. I think I'm going to take a look after I finish this run. And see what changes have been made to the game. Is this a customs or just a border crossing? Ah, well, enjoy the Thanksgiving dinner. Always fun. Thanksgiving, families get together. Hugs and skulls. Have a good dinner. Mine was a few weeks ago here in Canada, so.
Go straight on.
I like this road here. Well, I'm glad I don't have a one of those wide loads, that mining truck with the wheels sticking out. Yeah, watch the back of that trailer there. In? Apparently not. It's a nice beat up boat though, like that. There's another one. Convoy. See, I'm not sure if I want to put in the early autumn mod or not. I suppose I could. I could even put in, this is ETS, so it's 1.35, so the Grimes winter mod works too. I could be in early winter. Why are we going slow, guys? Oh, and I need gas. I will need gas. I don't need it yet, but I'm at, oops, map. Oops, too fast. Slow down. Yeah, 468 kilometers. So back to this control here.
Keep right, and then
Okay.
exit right.
Keep right, Sky. Thank you. Then I do this little thing.
Exit right.
That.
Keep right,
And
and
what?
then turn right.
Excuse me. Oh, this thing. Okay. Do
Turn
that.
right.
Oop. FPS hit there. Thing shuddered and I looked. Wonder why. We were okay. 3940. It's the traffic. Do I have CIP's traffic mod? I think I do, but I think the traffic is set to. Oh well, wait a minute. Let's check what the traffic is. Uh-huh. Let's set it to 1. Cranked it up for something or other. Sure, there was a reason. Time. Now, when you play with the traffic, of course, you delete all traffic. And it has to respawn. It doesn't take long. This is a nice forest. I like this. That's pretty. See, so the winter mod, this is all variations on white and gray. The the late autumn mod, it's mostly largely brown. The early autumn mod just adds a bit of brown here and there to the trees, and it's not bad. Hey, Exile. Exile TV. Hello, how are you, my friend? Welcome to my trip. I'm pulling 21 tons of empty pallets. I've got my Christmas truck. There's Christmas bling inside. And we're going. I'll show you where we're going. Come on, map. From Onlesbroek to Praha. And ETS with ProMods 2.41 added in. So, yeah, it's ProMods 2.41. I really like ProMods. And I've chosen the when I go in especially in Eastern Europe, I pick the small roads option because lots of really cool small roads. Gas. So we were thinking of gas. Gas might be a good idea. We're getting low-ish. You know, not empty, but low-ish. So we'll do our normal entry. Oh, this one doesn't have signs. Sometimes they have signs saying, don't go this way, loop around, come back. Yeah, they do. Don't enter. Be silly. This works fine. There's no tickets. If there's a lot of traffic. you can get stuck head on with somebody. But oh, Dizzle. Hey, Dizzle. How are you? 2.42 is the only difference between 2.41 and 2.42. 2.42 is for multiplayer, I believe. Oh, we're good here. And I don't think you don't even need to have, I don't think you even need to have ProMods 2.42 in your mod folder to use it in multiplayer. I think the game, they have it on their server, I believe. Get out here. I had to cheat. Do I get my drone out? Look overhead. Oops. Oh. Oh. So 2.42 actually does have more roads? I did not read that. Are you sure? I mean, I think, excuse me, I'm pretty sure I took it out of my mod list and started multiplayer. And I could see Iceland, things like that in the map. So obviously was running pro mods. Not 100% sure, but pretty sure I tried that. See what happened if you didn't have it. Oh, okay. 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 I might be wrong then. I have been wrong. No, okay, you know, if you don't have it and you start the game up and it says you need it, well, not just throwing that in there just to mess with your. I've got it anyways, but NFL Canadian. Oh well, I do believe you then. I wonder if I should. Thank you very much for the follow, Exile. I appreciate that. Always glad to have followers.
Get ready to turn right.
I'll have to try 2.42.
Turn right.
'Cause I've got it, I think. Pretty sure I've downloaded it. Yeah, I did have it, so. Sorry, I'm arguing with myself and losing. Oh, it's almost noon. And I think my coffee is gone. Oh. I think somebody's trying to pass me. Ha 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 ha. Oh, the forest has changed already. Now look at this. This looks like jack pines. Land of Americans, Europeans. Yes. Well, actually, Canadians are, if you want to be, could quibble that Canadians are Americans too, because we all live in America, as in the Americas. North America, South America, Central America. yeah, the shorthand is that yeah, United States is also called America, even though that's true. Rambling here, United States of America, as opposed to the me living in the Confederated Provinces of America. Not that catchy. Okay, I have to go plug in my kettle. And I'm gonna make a coffee, but I'll just plug the kettle in and get it boiling, so that'll just take me a sec, so. Let me finish this last little corner here. I'll just go like this. And I'll be right back. Okay, the kettle is on the hob, so we'll get back to it in a sec. Yes, I write books. Sorry, you typed that, I think, just as I was leaving the room. Yep, look on my channel there. Two of them, Kirk's Landing and Return to Kirk's Landing. And you follow the link to my website too. There's info there. I do short stories. I've done probably 170 or something, and I was doing them every week. On and off. I did a whole bunch and then stopped for a couple of years, and then I did a whole bunch this year, and I've stopped again. So the short stories are 1,000 words or fewer. Books are crime books, sort of, with a bit of fantasy. Canadian setting, small town. Well, big city undercover cop with the power to sometimes become invisible. Gets busted by a biker gang and has to hide out in a quiet northern town, which of course is not quiet. There's murder, corruption, drugs, bikers, evil spirits. It's set in Manitoba, because my resources were RCMP, so he's RCMP cop. So it's in Manitoba, and the first book is in January to May, and the second book is June to September. I did not do a third. Might do a third. So you can buy them from Amazon, print, or ebooks, or you can buy them from Smashwords as ebooks, or Kindle, or Kobo, or Apple Books, or whatever the hell it is, or possibly in your local public library. Well, it's a micro publisher that I used, meaning that I publish them up on Amazon. Anybody can self-publish on Amazon as print and ebooks, and I've also self-published. They're also on uh, Ingram books. Ingram do a lot of Lightning, I think, is their small publisher imprint, and they're good. Ingram are good for wholesale. But the micro publisher meaning there was a friend who we started. He had a co-op here in Ottawa, a publishing co-op, meaning that we helped each other. Editing, covers, proofreading, formatting, um, reformatting as an ebook, stuff like that. So there was actually no expense. Get it up for free, basically, on Amazon, and then order a box of them. Do a book launch at your local pub or bookstore or whatever. Interesting process. So we were not self-published and we were not traditional publisher. We were in that middle gray ground with a micro-publisher. So Duvalier Publishing was the company. He's not doing much anymore. Maybe a dozen authors, and focusing on first-time new authors, just a way for new authors to get out there. So a way to put together a better quality, the better likelihood of a quality product than if you just self-publish the whole thing and do everything yourself. Good. But he also used it to leverage himself and publicize himself to other traditional publishers, and he's got his own book out there now, thanks to those links, and so he's focused on that. He could have done more for us individual authors, but oh well. Oops. Was getting somewhat dim. It's like I had my running lights on. Apparently that's not good enough. Okay, let's stop at the top of this hill. Good. Metaphorically speaking, I'll go make my coffee now that the water's boiled, unless my girlfriend got up and used it for tea. Possibly not. There we go. There we go, coffeeed up. Ah, enjoy your stream. Do you stream? What do you stream? Exile, Rux. When people follow me, I go back and follow them if they stream. And if they stream stuff I stream, I often put them onto my auto host list. I'll check you out after. So yes, here it is dark. So we're supposed to be there when my ETA is tonight. And I'm supposed to be there by, Wednesday morning, so. Though in only another 2 hours, so it's hardly worth the trouble of changing the time. Oh, trailer damage on what? The hell was the trailer damage? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I was sloppy in that corner. Maybe somebody was trying to pass me. Would have been somebody trying to pass me on the curve on a solid line, and I clipped them with my trailer, I guess. Okay, you can pass there. So my girlfriend came up last night on the train, and we sat and drank beer and her cider till it was after 2 morning. Talking politics, shooting the shit. But she'll be in bed for a while. She needs 11, 12 hours in bed. Post-concussion. Actually, oh yeah, I can, that was interesting. Everybody stopped. What the fuck? That's right, man. Yeah. Thanks, idiot. So, I mean, I can go high beam. The nice thing is I've also got, okay, I got that, and I've got that. Sort of nice, meaning that it lights up the world. Definitely more exciting. Oh, we're behind one of them tractors. Or no, a combine. They do 40K on a good day. Are you gonna pass them on a hill? Go for it. Yeah, that car did the AI typically, if somebody pulls out to pass, the car behind it brakes. Oops, car coming. And a truck coming. Pull over. There we go. No harm, no foul. Yeah, I think I'll take it. What I'll do when I get to Braha, because I prefer to drive in the daytime, is I'll dump this load, and then I'll take one that's. I'll change the time to 6 in the morning, and see what cargoes I have. And I think I want to go southeast. I want to go into, Romania, whatever the Eastern European states, because in my experience, I know that ProMods has done a nice set of roads in there for smaller roads. I do like my coffee. We were talking about that at the bar the other day. One of the guys admitted he's a Tim Hortons double-double. I've tried Tim Hortons, and it's consistent. Wherever you go, it tastes the same, but I don't like the taste. It tastes burnt to me. McDonald's is not bad, but I get my beans up at the local coffee shop and brew a cup at a time. If I go visiting, even if I go to Toronto to visit my girlfriend, I bring my own coffee and filter. Any trains coming? No. You can't see the lights with that. These high beams possibly are a little too high. Let's crank them down. Take the roof down. This is not bad. This just gives you a bit more width. Oh yeah, people are flashing their lights at me saying, hey, you bugger, stop that. Yeah. How much does this pay? Oh, 6,000 euro. Okay. Oh, we're fairly close, and this gal may turn off here at the intersection. AI does that at times. Yeah, I know. Falling behind somebody with your high beams on would not be good form. Hey, Southpaw. How are you doing? Thought I'd do a trip or two just to join in the fun with my trekking group. Working on homework. I've decided to take a break from my writing. Speaking of homework. Oh. Christmas, other shit, so, but. Difficult homework or easy homework that you just have to chug through? Subject you have a knack for, or?
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Ah. Speaking of type fonts, did you see the font that the Tiny Hands font that somebody had developed? Yeah, my girlfriend is a big font fan. I probably told you this before, and I got her a book of fonts. But no, there was a font that was developed. Somebody saw the. There was a thing.
At the
Where are we going?
roundabout, take the first exit.
There was a thing on the news where Trump was, who uses a Sharpie for a lot of things. He was making a speech. Well, I guess we'll go now. Now that I've been the
Exit now.
jerk. He was making a speech and he had a sheet of paper in front of him, like a half a 8.5 by 11, like a large index card, and he'd written talking points on it. He'd written them in capital letters with a Sharpie. So somebody did a font, upper and lowercase are the same, of capital letter of an alphabet written with a Sharpie, big black, like, and made it free online. It's pretty funny.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, my girlfriend did an MFA and also worked in publishing for student newspapers and stuff. She did a font too, but this free Trump one, she liked the Trump one. And I also saw online that someone has done a dyslexia font. Yeah, I think the capitals are oops, not yet. Capitals are slightly darker,
Get ready to turn left.
so that it's easy to find the beginnings of words. And I think the letters are shaped subtly different, so that it's a lot harder to mix them up when you're reading.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Pretty cool idea. No, we're good here. Kidding, 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 kidding. Okay. And drive. I'm not sure what I have to do. Ah, script based. That'd be interesting. I've become a fountain pen fan recently. Ah, I went from there to Onless Brook. Oh, so they counted that one. All right, and Brook. I'm not sure how that one happened. Did that one ages ago. Maybe that was it. Okay. Let me look at my. Okay, let me look at my logbook then. The company I'm with is Vendavi. Vendavi Enterprises. Like Vandaloo, but different. Okay, okay, let's go back here then. Now we want to change the world, change the time. Make it 6. There we go. Now we can get a nice job from here, going from here to somewhere. Now where do I need to go on the map? Well, I'm at Praha. I've done a lot of this. I could really go. I think I want to go down this way. It just seems to be more their fun to go down this way. I could go up here, and I haven't done any of this. But I think I'm gonna go. Excuse me. I'm gonna just try to do southeast from Praha. So, and see, 20 a big track, 22-ton track. The Serbia, a mining device. I like that. Latvia. That's up the wrong way. Brazil, Barcelona, Norway, Brazil. No, because I got the Brazil maps on. That's why we're EAA mappa is confusing the issues here. So I think that'd be the one we want. That's going to be the one we want. It expires in 20 hours and takes 10 hours, so that'll be a good another half hour. And my girlfriend might be up then. Oh, and I'm guessing it's here. Since there's no route planning to say how to get to it. Guessing we're here. All right. Take it. Excuse me. Take it to the bridge. And of course, where is your cargo? I think it's that thing there. There, that flatbed, I think. They don't really highlight them differently. It looks slightly different. Looks a little brighter, but hard to tell, eh? Maybe it's brighter. Same to me. And that must be it, because, oh look, we get to hook up. Clink, clink, clink. Okay, so let's look at our map here and see what we've got in terms of, yes. See, squiggly little route. Ha 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 ha. Little route. A little back roads and stuff. That's interesting. Okay, which way do we go, Sky?
Turn left.
Oops. Thank you, guys. Oh, it is a self-steering trailer. Good. That's good to know. Just looking at the way it followed me around the corner there, and I meant to check that.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Okay, okay, here we go. So we've got 15. Oh, okay, 15 hours. 45 minutes. So we may or may not finish this today. It's what? 12:30.
Keep left and then exit right.
Well, that's interesting.
Exit right.
Keep left and exit right.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay.
Turn right.
Fool. Somewhat confused. Oops, there we go. Do we, see? The back end just whips around. I like that. Just checking on a aloe vera plant. I looked after one for my landladies, and it just spread like mad. And I broke one of them off. She said, "Here, take." When I gave it back to her, and I broke one of the big chunks off. You know, the way the aloe vera sends these things out, almost like a spider plant. And got some cactus soil, and I let this piece sit for maybe a week just to dry out. You're supposed to. And but it had a lot of leaves on it. It's a fairly big chunk. Put it in some cactus potting soil, watered it well, and then just left it for a week. At least a week. Just don't give it water. And then I went in today and it's pretty dry, and I noticed there's a couple of little green shoots popping up next to the main plants. So, success. So, gas is good. Probably don't even need lights. Oh, let's try not to get a ticket this time. Yeah, I wonder why my... No Jake. This is 1.35, not 1.36, and so it's not as if we've done the same version I had, so I'm not sure why Jake brake doesn't work anymore. Maybe there's a parameter that turns on Jake brake. Maybe one of the mods I've added turns it off. But I don't think the only mod I made is I got a new wheel. So I need to go up to the Oh, we probably need to go to the LCBO and get more wine and beer. Ooh. This is nasty. Let's put our flashers on. Huh. Yeah, well, may well pay. It was in your lane, but that's okay. Interesting feature, eh? Oh, take the flashers off. Southpaw. Southpaw, if you're still there. What, what, I forget. What program are you in that you're having to design font? You probably told me before, but things just fall out of my mind now. Oh no, sorry, I meant what program, what academic program are you in? Font Forge, Drew type font, cool. Rating fonts would be cool. Ah, cool. Interesting. Definitely a that could be, well, A, interesting, and B, a moneymaker. When we published my book, I wanted to, no, I can't remember the font that we used. It was, but I wanted to put it in the, in the front matter of the book, all those little details about, ISBN number and library and all this sort of stuff. I wanted to say, set in such and such, or printed in such and such font. And my publisher wouldn't let me do it. No, we should do that. No, people don't do that. And I was thinking, oh, I could. Ah, yes. Well, a friend of mine is well, she's a writer, and she's also, but her main job is designing museum cards, info sheets. You know those things, and so content and also the layout and the graphics and stuff. And she's the one that apparently she's really into fountain pens too. When I started using fountain pens again after 50 years or whatever, Liz was like, "Oh, you like fountain pens too? Cool." And of course, she writes beautifully. If need be, she can do like a calligraphy type writing with a fountain pen. So I can write cursive, but not as well as I could in grade 8. Because I've learned a lot of sloppy skills since then. But I have several pens, I have several inks. It's fun. Ah, that's a sudsy looking river. Haven't done this yet today. Do a weather. Seemed cold when I put my head out the window. Yeah, minus 1.9. Well, it's not snowing. But it's cold enough. I had a guy I was chatting with at the bar. He was doing a fire pump test. He installs and or maybe just maintains and inspects fire suppression systems. I guess fire detection and fire suppression systems. So, in buildings that are 4 or 5 stories high, they have a pump to make sure there's enough pressure in the sprinklers on the top floor, and yearly they have to test that. And what they do is they don't turn the sprinklers on, they run the pump, but they just flip a valve over so that it pumps water just out onto the street or into the parking lot or whatever like this, then onto the street. But he can flood the street easily because there's a lot of volume comes out of this pump. It probably hooks up, to a main water main, well, not like a little pipe. But his problem was they normally quit by November 15th, and his boss wanted him to do one, I think yesterday, and it was going to be possibly near freezing. So, flooding the street when it's freezing doesn't go over very well, especially with drivers. So, his conundrum was his boss was saying, "Oh, it'll be okay," but if it wasn't okay, then Dennis would be the one in the shit. So. Sorry, that was just a random little anecdote. I really like this new local I go to. It's sort of a sports bar, but not. But there's such a variety of people there in different walks of life that it's always interesting. Um, there's no extremes. I would say possibly a slightly like a center, maybe west of center or left of center clientele. No anarchists, no wild evangelicals. So there's no discussions are usually measured and interesting. Oops, what's this up here? Oh, it's a light that's going to change. Yep. some of them in Europe, anyways, they flash five green flashes, and then that's the end of the cycle. What's nice is better than it gives you see it, you know exactly how long you have. Like the way this truck goes up, eh? When you step on as it shifts, it goes, because it would. Guess we're good on that setting. The overall map there or there? Maybe there. We got half an hour left. We have more little twisty roads coming up. Possibly. We had one where we went down to one lane. Like
Get ready to turn left.
half of this, right? And then less than one lane. Bumpy and trees hanging over and interesting. Now that symbol mean? Low bridges. Just means that it's 4-lane highway or something. Now, low bridge would be a little late to warn you halfway up the ramp. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a low bridge up ahead. Thanks, man. Okay, so nice clouds, nice scenery. Yeah, the haze in the distance is quite well done.
Keep left.
Keep left. More left. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. And up here it's got me moving right. A couple little arrows to go right. That's a sucker play, I think. Oh no, okay, that lane does stay there. There's a good chance it'll disappear on a like that. Little green arrows on the navigation map are sometimes misleading. Oop, oop, let's slow down here, Gramps. 80k, not 81. So today, yeah, I need to walk up to my coffee shop a few blocks away and buy some more beans ground up nicely. And what else? Oh, we probably need to go to the or maybe just get some cans of cider. And library, no, I'm trying to think what else. The library books are good. Bank is good. Laundry was good. No big plans with my girlfriend up here. There's something we wanted to go see. Maybe go visit my son and his kids. Oops. There we go. Keep left. She meant keep left. Geez, we're losing FPSs there. I wonder why.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Let me look at my... Oh, let's do a save. Then let me look at my video. Vertical sync enabled. That's to stop it from running amok. Anti-aliasing is turned off. HDR is turned off because I like it when it looks like that. Anisotropic filtering is right down. No, that's what I usually run at. So it might just be because I got the map I've got. I don't know. Vendatron. Vendrotron. Thank you very much for the host. Hello, hello. So this is my second job. I've got some jobs now in Trucks Books. As a Vendelex driver, I keep forgetting our BTC name. Vendele. Vendelex, a star employee. Tell me again our BTC name. Is it Vendelex? Vendavi. Vendavi.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Okay. Is that after you and somebody else?
Turn right.
I keep thinking of Vendele Industries that George made up on Seinfeld. George made up the fact that he worked for this company called Vendele Industries because he wanted somebody was going to call looking for a job reference or something. And he had to coach everybody as to what his imaginary company did. Oh, you and Navi. Yeah. Art Vandalay, yeah. No, I know. I mean, you like it in these shows. Somebody starts off, it was a good show about nothing. It shows you start off with a little lie, and then you have to add so much stuff behind it just to back it up and that it just gets so convoluted. Vendavi. Okay, that's good. I was talking to somebody on here earlier. He was asking me if Wargame Red Dragon, it was on sale for $5.99 or something. He was asking if Wargame Red Dragon was worthwhile, was fun. Because he saw it on my game list. I haven't played that in maybe a couple of years. But I was describing it to him, and then I was remembering that there were parts of it that were lots of fun. So I'm gonna have to go back in and see if it's been upgraded and what it does now. Maybe talk my son into playing it with me again. We team up, go into a 10 versus 10. But okay, so what lane you going? I'm going here. I'm going there. Okay, so we help each other with fuel and support, scouting, and he'd set up his artillery. I'd set somebody up on a hill. Oh. E-simulator. So
Keep right.
I
And
hadn't
then
looked.
turn right.
is bee simulator? Do you simulate
Turn right.
being a bee and flying around? Is it like a point of view of a bee? Oops. Ah. I mean, red light fence. I haven't gone past the light, you stupid game. Strange. You're a bee. No, it sounds like it could be fun. I guess that was your thought. This could be fun, but it's not. I think they're usually pretty good for refunds. Oh, dialogue, storylines, mini games. Yeah, okay. Well, so I might finish this trip today or not. My girlfriend's sleeping, so I'm not sure what time she's gonna get up. We went to sleep at 3. She prefers 11 to 12 hours, so that could be 2 or 3. So you wanted just a simulation, yeah. I've got 10 hours driving, which is 30 minutes in real life, so I might finish this, and if not, I'll finish it tomorrow morning. Nice detail, though, with pro mods. Oh, speaking of pro mods, someone was saying that 2.42.
Go straight on.
I've got 2.41. They're saying 2.42 supports multiplayer and also has a few more roads than 2.41. I didn't realize that. They also said that you had to have pro mods in your profile, like in your mod folder, if you wanted to drive on the pro mods server. I'm pretty sure that I tried that and I did not need the mods in my profile for my multiplayer to drive on the pro mod server.
Go straight on.
Where are we going here? Why are we taking this route? I think we just need to turn right here. Oh, here, we'll go through the town. Or the tracks. Any trains? No, we're good. What, the pro mods? Well, I'm not sure though. I gotta check again because I'm not sure whether you actually have to buy pro mods to drive multiplayer pro mods, or whether they have it on their server.
Exit now.
Yeah. Probably shouldn't have gone here. They just have it on their server, so it doesn't matter.
Get ready to turn right.
Doesn't make sense really. You'd not have to
Turn right.
buy it, but do I know how to get the stream overlays with the Trucksbook Premium? Yes.
Get ready.
Oh, you mean the overlay? Like, there's the overlay that shows your cargoes and stuff.
Turn left.
Yeah. I don't know if it was an overlay, but it was. There's a data file. There's a data file that Trucksbook Premium writes to, and then you can read from the data file and build your own overlay. throw stuff up on the screen. Um, that's what I thought. But if there's more, then let me know, or do a link on the do a link up on the Discord, because I have the premium. And I just I took those things off because I wasn't using it for a while, but I think I managed to find out on their website that yes, this stuff is written to this file or something. But this is a chair factory.
Go straight on.
Isn't that cool? Chairs are us. Oh, I like that.
Keep left, and then turn left.
So yeah, if you have something on the overlays that you could share, that might help.
Turn left.
Help me, help other employees. Interesting signage. Wine grass. Let me just check if my girlfriend's up or not. I'll be right back. Okay, back here. I'm out checking. My girlfriend just got up, but she's just making her tea. Where the hell's her? Oh, okay. Oh. So she has to have a couple of cups of tea before she really gets going. Have some tea, check her email, you know, stare out the window, wander around, have another tea, you know, the sort of thing. I'm like that with my coffee. Can't really get the day can't really get the day going until you've woken up a bit. Oh, your office flooded. Dang. Like a broken pipe or a monsoon in the neighborhood. Oh, a water coil burst. Oh, oh, that sucks. Amazing how much water comes out of a pipe when it's running all night. Ooh, shit. That's bad. Did you lose any? Did you lose any equipment and or documents? Okay. Thanks. And that's a bugger too. I mean, because now they gotta how did they dry up the building? You have windows? Windows you can open? Just let me look at my map here. Just wanted to check. We have two from Canada, two from the U.S., and one from the Russian Federation. Cool. I mean, I guess, well, depending where you live, um, if the windows open in your building and it's not too humid a climate and it's not below zero, I guess you can open all the windows and bring in lots of fans. But that's what I'm thinking. So even if they did, it's going to be too cold. But I guess the air is dry this time of year, so I guess what they do is they just turn on they're going to have to run the air circulation system, crank the fans up to overdrive. Outside the building, yeah. Holy shit. I mean, you get in wet vacs. You got to get in wet vacs and wet vac the whole building, and the carpeting is going to be soaked. So you have to wet vac the carpeting, and then to get all that humidity out, you've got to run fans and everything for ages, and then depending on the health and safety regulations and whether it's heavily unionized, they may be forced to do old measurements. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, the water froze. Sorry. It's not funny, but it's yeah. So the water froze. Of course it did. Ah, the water froze. So well, I mean, in this case, this is probably a case where the you know, a union is really going to help people because well, asbestos abatement. Oh, where they take asbestos out, or where they just seal it off.
Excellent. Right.
Jeez. But yeah, no asbestos. If there's still asbestos in there, I know. And I worked in when I worked in for Bell Canada downtown here in
Turn
Ottawa.
left.
Of course, being an old-ish office building, they had to go through the building, taking out at one point. They had to do an asbestos removal program. Please go around the corner. It did. Okay. In related news, the town of Asbestos, Quebec, site of one of the largest asbestos mines, it's an open pit mine in Canada. Now that asbestos is verboten, the mine is shut down and everything like this, but they're trying to diversify. They got grants and everything to attract new businesses to the town, but they've decided they're going to have to change the name of the town because they're talking to companies. Nobody wants to relocate their industry to a place called asbestos. So, poor guys. Okay. Okay. Nothing for me. Don't get me anything. I'm good. But yes, a short little convoy before that would be good. You're gonna use your Discord for talking between the drivers. I assume you're gonna use the chat on the Ben Delay Industries Ben Navi site. Well, I would suggest then. It's more fun on a convoy to have people chatting with each other, and so use the Discord on your channel, on the Ben Navi one. Oh, Southpaw. 7 years ago, we had a sprinkler go off when it was around 20 F. Oh, yes. The pipe froze and... Yep, yep. That's what happens. That's what happens. Well, I mean, if it's on your Discord, people join your Discord, like what I did on my Discord. People join the Discord, and then I give them the role of... Some people are text only. Everybody is text only on my Discord, but then I also have added a role to people where they can talk. Now, that also means when I do a convoy that everybody who has the voice role could actually go in and start talking, but people don't. So... Lazy Truckers link. Important site now. Thank you. Well, thanks. I'll have to take that off anyways because I'm not. I think I'm not active in that VTC anymore. So
Go straight on.
I'll replace it with Ben Nevi. I'll replace it with the new VTC, and I'll try to make sure that there's not a porn site. But yeah, I'm all for trying a little test just to make sure, because testing is good. Testing is good. Quality manager background years ago. Dry runs, testing, yes. Okay, good shopping. Ta-ta for now. So, people still on? Thanks for viewing. If you're a follower, thanks for following. You can support me with cheers, with bits, or you can subscribe for a month using your Amazon Prime free subscription. I've got a gift chest there too, so on my stream, so you can fill the gift chest, and then I just hand the gift chest contents out to people randomly somehow.
Get ready.
Okay.
Turn right. Turn right.
Thank God for self-steering trailers, eh? Oh, I might be able to change this to daytime, because ETA is later tonight, but I don't think I have to be there until 3:30 in the morning. I guess I can't. I'll be late.
Get ready to turn right.
I think because I probably haven't been pushing the speed.
Turn right.
Everybody, perhaps that big truck, but I can cut him off. What? Who'd I hit? Can't believe that truck hit me. Maybe he did. I just got fined. There's no damage, so like, yeah, whatever. That's damage that was there before. Part of it is just the tires wearing out. Ooh, we're gonna get a fine for not having our lights on though. I noticed it's dark. Why is it dark here? I'll have to show my girlfriend my truck after. And we'll get over. Everybody just pulls over. They just say, no, move over. We need the space. I really do appreciate the detail that ProMod's team has put into this map, and was glad that they started up a partnership with Truckers MP, because they can. Not sure which of them has more money, but they have overlapping expertise. It means they can coordinate then when leases come out. Truckers MP is usually pretty good with the SCS. Now I know they've got a problem with 1.36 ATS 1.36. They've got issues with getting it to run. But ETS 1.35 is compatible with them. I'm not sure when ETS upgrades. I haven't heard anything. So our convoy that we have in December should still be good. So another 15 minutes and we'll be done here. Well, we probably could get gas here too. We got 300 kilometers to go, and we got enough gas for, oops, for 500, but why don't we get some? Go in here in the illegal entry. Anybody coming in? Nobody's coming in. We're good. Oh, please don't come in for gas. You're kind of screwed here. 121 euros. Oh, I just realized that Metatron said he was off. Off for shopping at the mall. Because it's, even in Canada, it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Oh, maybe we'll just stop and see what the trains look like coming through here. Hey, we're gonna get one. If we wait a bit, we'll get one. $17.38. Let's wait a couple of minutes. Or more. Let's wait to 17.50. Come on now. Nobody behind me tooting their horn. The traffic behind me they usually get upset. Oh, okay. In the mirror, is it flashing red? No. They don't have trains at all the crossings either, so. But I thought the flashing white light meant that it's an active crossing that the game will eventually go to. Go to red, gates go down, the train goes through. I want to finish this job so it gets popped up on Trucksbook too. Five hours, 15 minutes.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Although I probably would have been okay, but it's hard to tell. But can't see back end of the trailer. I don't think have. No, there's no beacon. Beacon's turned on, but I don't have any beacon on the back. Think. Oh, too bad. More beacons would be good. More cowbell.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Uh-oh. that guy. Hit that guy. They have to unhit each other. They maybe aren't going to. Nope, I think this is going to be one of these gridlock things where the game just sits there waiting for somebody to do something, to do something, to do something. In which case, luckily we have plan B, which is change the traffic from 1 to 1. Oh, that's interesting. Usually that gets rid of the traffic, yes. Okay. Interesting.
Now.
The changing the traffic parameters causes the game to respawn all the traffic.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit now.
Yep. Yeah, we'll do some high beams now. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what the hell's in there. Blue fencing. Oh, okay. Sort of popped out. Normal AI traffic. We're just going through countryside, so it doesn't really have to be daylight. I'm fine.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, we have to go to the store and get some sugar and stuff too. My girlfriend brought stuff for baking
Turn left.
fruitcake. I think we need, I think she said Demerara sugar and something else. Well, it's dark now and not nearly as exciting. But we'll soon be dropping off. 12 minutes now. Can't see a lot in those mirrors. PEX. I think we've discovered PEX already. Yeah, we have. So. That's why I didn't say welcome to PEX. There. Check what we're doing here. Yeah. Yeah, so I want to go this way. Okay. A little shorter. get down here. Leave. Go this way. Oh, I guess we don't want to do that. Why can't we go that way? Why can't we go like? Oh, there's no a loop there. Yes, that's why we're going that way. Ding. Here and down like that. Isn't that peculiar? Because there's no. Hmm. And pecs, we were going straight through. Sorry, sorry, not the game too. Got a lot more load on it with are we? With the EAA mappa, Brazil map on. Sorry, trying to read and click at the same time. Okay, now I just want you to go there, like that. Then like that. Oh, for God's sakes, let's just ignore it. Go straight through and then turn right at the end.
Go straight on.
I will go straight on. Save before we make that management decision, but okay, here we go.
Get ready to turn right.
We're not gonna turn right.
Turn right.
No, we're just gonna go here.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Yeah, of course you will. It's the same time. It's not any faster. It's just as easier because there's less corners. Ah, yes. Down to downtown. Ah, Chris, how are you? Thank you.
Get
I'm
ready to turn right.
glad to have my wheel. I'm did a couple of jobs for my
Turn right.
new BTC that I joined. Going to be doing some convoys. I am. Yes, I am all alone on Turkey Day.
Take the second exit.
Oh, actually, no, I'm not all alone. My girlfriend's actually. Damn. Oops. Sorry, Patty. No, my girlfriend's up, so I was all alone. I was all alone on the Canadian Turkey Day. I think maybe I went up to my a couple of weeks ago. Maybe I might have gone off to my local for a beer just to chat with people. But I decided not to have anybody over. I just say, let's choose to have a quiet day here. So I did. Oh, guardrails right up at the edge there. Dang. Oops, let's get over here. Oh, we're going to do a customs thing up here. That's interesting.
Go straight on and then turn right.
I think I have to go here. Yeah. That. Yep. I think I have to go like this. There's not a customs person there. That's interesting. Usually, well, the other ones I've seen with this is you try to bypass the truck lane, then you get in trouble because there's a customs guy on the truck lane, and on the passenger lane there's just a gate that doesn't go up and down. Okay, well, let's try this again. Nope. Nope. Nobody there. Strange. Most peculiar. Most peculiar. Croatia. We're in Croatia now. Alright. So this is what downtown Croatia looks like.
Get ready to turn left.
There's like a bus behind me. Can't see. See my lights? Nice lights, eh? Yes. Yeah.
Turn left.
Thank you. Very docile AI. Just let us all go through. So I've done a few trips, Chris.
Get ready to turn left.
This morning. But I need to finish this one and then have some lunch, talk to my girlfriend, figure out our day. I'm gonna drop this off in 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Oh yeah, okay, so this is the little tour that we're making around the countryside because we can't get there from here. Weird, eh? me out. Thank you. Not sure why, but thank you. Do up.
Keep left.
I don't remember what I just said. Oh, I think yes. This is. I've done a couple of trips, a few trips this morning in my today so far to get some logging done in my trucks books for my new BTC that I joined. But after this trip, I'm gonna log off and have some lunch, plan the day with my girlfriend the rest of the day, and have a shower. We'll get out and do shit. So I might be on tomorrow morning. But since it's not Turkey Day here in Canada, the stores are all, everything's the same.
And then exit right. Exit right.
Yeah, weird, eh? Think that I could just go and take. Oop. That was a little abrupt. Okay, now do we go down to the right to the loop? I think I have to, do I? Oh, I do. I do. I sort of do. That's weird. That or I do this. People say, what the hell? Like, oops. I may have hit something. It is dark.
Keep left.
And one of those green things. I guess is cement painted green. I think I did damage something. Oh, possibly I'm speeding. Not by much, though. Oh, tram tracks. Kabunk, 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 kabunk over the tram tracks. Soon. Soon.
Get ready to turn left. Turn
Oh.
left.
Want to stop on the tracks? No. Not really tracks, or... Oh, it's tram, I guess, but I don't see any trams. My understanding is the new Balkans map DLC coming out has a lot of new trolley cars, and trams, and streetcars and stuff, so it should be quite interesting. Oh yeah, no, none of them invited you. Well, you didn't think they would, though. You were pretty sure they wouldn't invite you. So, you're limited to places you can walk to, I guess, or take a bus.
Keep right. And then exit right. Exit right.
Here? Oh, here. See the road, really. Unless you get use those, I guess if you have a license, then you can use those virtual cars, or virtual cars that they have here. They likely have here, where you you sign up and you can basically, you're renting a car. You're sharing a car with some people in the neighborhood. But yeah, there's Uber, buses.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Okay, we're up a smaller road. Can't do that. Can't do which part? Which part of renting a car or taking an Uber or taking public transit? Which is the one you cannot do? There we go. Closer. I think we're getting closer. How much time we got now? We've got less than an hour. You'll be done soon. Another one of these customs things?
Go straight on.
Oh, in this case we go straight on.
Go straight on.
Really? Is there a green thing up here? Go save. Oh, okay, there's a green thing. Sure, if there was going to be, I didn't want to get trapped here at one of these things where there's no papers thing and just a. Oops, more. Here we go. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. If you can't, if there's no public transit where you are and you can't afford to take a cab or anything to go anywhere, you're pretty. So how do you get to the grocery store? Do 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Oops. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, that's handy. Well, I guess if you moved to an area that was more downtown and had more accessibility to different things, then you'd be able to get out, do more shit, meet more people and stuff like that, which would be a good thing. But on the other hand, not easy to move. Not always easy to find a place you can afford, and then the logistics of moving too. So, and I guess if things once something matters enough to you, then you figure out what to do and do it. I mean, that's what I do. forget what it was. Oh, I was thinking about changing jobs, and my sister and I was going back and forth, and my sister said, "Well, you're when you get annoyed enough with your current situation at your job, then you'll say, okay." And I did. A new one, but sort of like when you're ready, whatever it is, when you're ready, you'll do it. Don't worry about other people saying you should or you shouldn't. So we almost there, 18K. We're damn close now. Oop, 20K. Okay, well, we're almost there. I'll dump this up, stop the job, and then log off.
Get ready to turn right.
I'll get ready to turn right. Turn right? Guy, turn right, turn right, turn right.
Turn right.
Oh, there's a parking right there. I think.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Third exit. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, that's nasty. What happened? That was nasty. You can't really see because the...
Exit now.
Quite nasty.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, that's why we're going this way, because...
Right.
Interesting. You have to go around and take the long way around because... somebody screwed up and lost his load.
Get ready to turn right.
Interesting.
Turn right.
Oh, listen, they're having a party there. Jeez, have you guys seen what time it is?
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, I see what we're doing. That's
Turn
interesting
right,
that they did that.
And then turn right.
This workaround here because of the oops right there.
Turn right.
Yeah, because somebody screwed up and dumped his whole load. Huh.
Arrived at your destination.
Nice bit of
Your
realism.
guidance is now finished.
Okay, and we are not late. We're not broken. We made more money, so cool. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna do my 9 to 6 in the morning. Seven. So I'm gonna stop my log off now. I'm done for the day. Thanks very much for thanks for chatting, Chris. Have a good day. Go for a walk around the neighborhood, anyways. You got nowhere where to go really, but the food line. But yeah, get out, go for a walk, and get some air. I'm gonna do that after. So, and hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. So, see you later. And you too, Southbound. Ta-ta.